If you feel responsible for everyone else's emotions, but no one really sees yours, listen to this. Welcome back to the Broken and Brave podcast. Let me ask you something. Are you the one that people rely on? The one who keeps the peace, who smooths things over, who reads the room, who makes sure that everyone is okay? And if you're really honest with yourself, somewhere along the way, you became responsible for everyone else's emotions, not just aware of them, but responsible for them to where it doesn't even feel like a choice anymore. And maybe you hadn't thought about that until you heard me say it. Wait a second. It's a choice whether or not I feel responsible for other people's emotions? Yes. Somewhere along the way, maybe you realize that no one really learned to hold your emotions. If you've been stuck in this pattern where on the outside it looks like being kind or being thoughtful or being self-aware or being easy to be around, but on the inside it often feels like pressure or hyper-awareness or walking on eggshells or constant low-level anxiety or replaying conversations after they happen, wondering, did I say something wrong? What should I have done instead? If you're resonating with that, you're not just being you. You have been trying to manage the emotional environment, tracking tone, anticipating reactions, and adjusting in real time. And that pattern is exhausting. And it doesn't come out of nowhere. At some point, your nervous system learned it's safer when everyone else is okay. And the assumption is if everyone else is okay, I can relax. But how often does that really happen? How often are you able to manage things in such a way that everyone else is okay and that you finally relax? We're not robots. Unfortunately, sometimes that feels like it would be easier, but who knows? People are going to people. They're going to have hard days. They're going to have big emotions. There's going to be unpredictability. Maybe if you look back at your life and there was tension in your home, maybe emotions felt unpredictable. Maybe love felt more available when you were easy or agreeable or when you were low maintenance. I know I can relate to a lot of that. So what did your system do? It adapted, which makes sense. And it got really good at reading people and anticipating reactions and adjusting yourself. Your nervous system learned how to create safety the only way it knew how. That's a good thing. And you are listening to this. I was going to say if you're listening to this, but you are. So because you're listening to this, there may be part of you that already knows what protects you in one season can start to break you in another. And it's time. Because if you relate to a lot of what other women can who struggle with this, you may struggle to say no. You may overextend yourself. You may suppress what you feel. You may feel responsible for things that aren't yours to feel responsible for and feel guilty when you try to choose yourself. Can you relate? And your anxiety? It's not random. It truly makes sense when you are constantly monitoring, adjusting, and overriding yourself. It makes sense. Here's the thing though. When you're the one holding everything together, you don't have to sit with your own uncertainty or your own needs or your own emotions. You stay busy. You stay in motion. You stay in doer mode and you stay focused outward. And when that's the case, you lose yourself in the process of caring. When you are so focused on the external, you lose yourself in the process of caring. I want you to reflect on this. When was the last time that you made a decision without scanning how it would affect everyone else first? When was the last time that you expressed how you felt without softening it or filtering it or holding it back? Who would you be if you weren't the one holding everything together? That hyper-awareness, that tension, that constantly scanning, that's your body staying on alert, trying to keep you safe by keeping everything and everyone regulated around you. The shift isn't stop caring about everybody. And I've learned I've got to say that. Otherwise, people take what I mean in a different way than I mean it. What I'm asking you to do and asking you to explore is stop abandoning yourself in the process. Stop betraying yourself. Stop ignoring yourself. Stop treating yourself like you don't matter. When I say yourself, I'm talking about your emotions, your fears, your thoughts, your sensations, your dreams, your intuition. Do you ignore any of those? When was the last time that you treated those parts of you like they matter? And if you're in this community, the answer is going to be, yeah, I've been ignoring most of that lately for quite some time, for decades. Teasing you. This week, I want you to do something. Look for ways to start including yourself in the care that you've been giving everyone else. Resist the urge to go all or nothing. I'm not saying like, screw everyone else. It's me now. No, you matter too. It's not that you matter more. It's not that they matter more. You matter too. And if you're listening to this and you're thinking, okay, this is me. She's literally describing me. Maybe you're starting to see how much this has been costing you. And I want you to know that there is a way to shift this pattern without becoming somebody that you're not, because I know that can be a fear. Inside the Anxiety Relief Experience, I'm going to walk you through these patterns, how they form, and how to begin changing them at the root instead of just trying to manage everything. You can register today by clicking on the link in the show notes or by going to www.brave-method.com/anxiety-relief-experience. I'll see you there.